We can make it if we try. Just the two of us, you and I. All right, there we go. Hey, two-wheeled friends, out on a Moto Adventure, and I have my wife with.
Huh?
I'm recording. Hey, two-wheeled friends, out here on another Moto Adventure. Have my wife on the back. We're just out enjoying this beautiful evening. The wind went down. We're just kind of out here rolling around town. Had a few bills to go pay. Thought we'd take you along with. Thought I'd take you guys out and kind of show you what we got going on in our beautiful city. You know, it's the one time of the year where you would think that our town is a dump, and that's during citywide cleanup. So every spring they allow the residents to put out all their furniture, so mattresses, appliances, grills, all that stuff that doesn't work, it just all gets put out. So old TVs, you see vacuum cleaners, but look at this house. There's a lot out there, and I don't know that that's going to get picked up. They might need an entire truck just to get that stuff. But it's usually always around graduation time that they have this citywide cleanup. And when out-of-town people come to celebrate graduation with their loved ones, they must really wonder what we got going on in our town with all this stuff sitting around. Now this year it was delayed a little bit. They postponed it for, I don't know, that was probably 2 or 3 weeks that they put this off just because of the current situation. You know, and all the graduations were virtual graduations and things this year too, so something a little bit different. Not as big a line tonight to get an ice cream cone for 9 o'clock at night. Maybe I should just gun it and go. I think we can make it. Nah, we'll make the turn. Could have timed that green light and went though. See if I can find you another road that's got a bunch of junk along it. Not that looking at junk is any fun, but you know, it is one of those things. So we could put this out starting like Saturday and Sunday. And starting Saturday and Sunday, there's a lot of people that grab trailers and they go and drive around and they'll pick up things. You can find some good things out on the boulevards, and others will go and they'll collect all the scrap iron, or they'll pull the copper out of appliances. So one man's trash is another man's treasure. We live in a neighborhood that doesn't get a lot of through traffic. And I tell you, there was a ton of traffic Sunday night. It was unreal. We had about 3 or 4 times as much traffic in our neighborhood, just from people looking for stuff. And maybe we can see if we can time the sunset just right. We'll go up on the hill. We'll see if we can get a sunset photo with the two of us. Just the two of us. Forget how that song goes. You guys know what I'm talking about. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us, you and I. Something like that. I think I can get my wife to sing it. She can't hear what I'm saying right now. We're talking about how we need to get Bluetooth communicators so when we're riding together we can actually communicate. Better hurry up across there, dude. I'm gonna run you over. I was just gonna go to the right of him, but I think he thought I was swerving at him. So let's see if I can get her input. Let's hear you sing that song that I'm thinking of.
What song?
Just the two of us. You know the song. It took me a little bit to remember the lyrics.
Is it like the one where Dr. Evil and Mini-Me
Yes.
sing together in Austin Powers? Just the two of us. You can... I don't know the words. Oh, I know.
We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. Alright, there we go.
Like that?
So I did have that right.
I can pull it up on my phone.
That's neutral. A couple girls tick-tocking. Oh, got some more. Now, they haven't picked up in this area yet. Oh, I should have turned there. That's where I meant to turn. So we'll just turn here. It'll take us to the same place. We just went for a ride up in this neighborhood last night. We didn't have the camera on with us last night though. But we're gonna come up here and look at this sunset. This is one of the #1 places besides the lake to capture a sunset, and it does attract a fair amount of people. There's just one vehicle up here. Maybe I should stop in front of the sand hill. And we'll get off and stretch our legs here and watch the sunset. Time that sunset out pretty well. I didn't know there was a beach up here. Yeah, this is a spot where in the winter time this big hill gets a lot of people that come up here and they'll sled down it. I would walk out in that tall grass and show you guys, but the wood ticks are thick right now and I would just rather avoid the ticks. This big hill, I don't know how much the GoPro is showing it. A lot of people will come up here and sled down this hill. There was some kind of stipulation. I don't know the full details, but there was something when whoever had owned this land prior to the hospital being here, they had a stipulation that there could be no development on this entire hill. So that's kind of cool, you know, to kind of preserve this hill. A little further down there's some houses that are on the edge of the hill, but it kind of goes down to there's a corner way down there about 3 blocks, and then of course here there's houses on where this church is across. There's all houses along there, and then we got the railroad tracks, and there's a river down here with some little ponds. And then when you look across there, you got the airport. You see me ride by the airport quite a bit. And then there's another hill over on the other side. So the old river basin runs through where all these trees are. and then you have the hill, and then you have the lake out towards where the sun's setting right now. And I can kind of see part of the lake water now. I don't know if it's showing up on the camera. But man, what a beautiful night. There is absolutely minimal wind. I was going to say no wind, but I see the trees moving a little. Maybe like a 5-mile-an-hour wind. I mean, that's just phenomenal for South Dakota. But yeah, I wonder what's with all this sand. They must have used a lot of sand in the parking lot over winter. But this is just like being at the lake. Getting my boots all dirty. Let's see what my wife's up to here.
I had to tighten the strap on my helmet. It was lifting up when we were riding.
Anything you want to add about the ride?
My butt hurts.
So you're saying that we should find a better seat. So there you go, guys.
Not nearly as bad as the Shadow.
Yeah, it's a little thicker seat. It is the stock seat. Why don't you guys leave some comments below of what you would recommend for a comfortable seat. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe so you can be notified when I upload a video next. And we're just going to sit here and watch
I'm struggling.
what we're doing here
On that piece.
while my head roasts.
Go interview the guy that's hanging out over there.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Waiting.
We're up here to watch the sunset, not fix a helmet, you know.
I don't care. Fine.
You got to be safe.
Yeah. You know, since last night we had our unsafe night. Well, mostly me in leggings.
Yeah. We did have helmets on at least.
And gloves.
And gloves.
But I wimped out and put these on instead of my thick ones.
Yeah, like I was mentioning earlier, we are going to be looking at getting a couple new helmets that we can put Bluetooth communicators on. Because when we ride around and we want to talk, we're pretty much just yelling to each other. And and what? And then I got to turn my head, which, you know, obviously isn't the safest for obvious reasons, but so we'll probably be looking into a couple new full face helmets that we can connect a couple Sennas on. Not really sure what I'll be able to use for footage out of this, but just kind of recording, and
I'm sure your viewers really want to watch me.
and we will give you guys something a little bit different to watch. See how long my GoPro battery holds up here. Kind of rolled around town for just probably a good half hour, 45 minutes, not recording, but the GoPro was on. Just trying to think of what I wanted to talk about, and we saw all this junk sitting around town and thought, hey, that's something to kind of talk about. But maybe we should just grab a sunset photo. Most of my photos I have the bike running. So this is something different with no headlight. You guys will see one of these photos on Instagram. Man, that sunset is just phenomenal. And we'll sneak one. We'll sneak a photo.
I'm done. I'm done with my helmet.
Here, we'll do this.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, you're just even gonna pose, huh?
I'm like, I'm smiling. What are you doing?
Just trying to capture a photo of you. Just
Me.
not paying attention.
The element.
Yep, you in the element. You're not laying down this time. All right, we're rolling. As we were up here watching the sunset, had one of my old work buddies come walking by. He's out walking his dog on this beautiful evening, and we kind of chatted with him for a while, and he was talking about how his son just bought a motorcycle and how he was really close to walking away with one as well. And I was telling him how it's a decision that he wouldn't regret. So we'll see what the future brings for that fine gentleman, and maybe we'll go out on a ride at some point. Oh, and it feels good to have this cool breeze going. You guys don't see many videos that are this time of the night or going into the evening. Appreciate you guys coming along with me and my wife this evening. It's been a fun night. Kind of something a little different, just rolling around town looking at all the citywide cleanup junk, or you know, treasures to some. Be sure to go down and click that subscribe button if you're new here. I put out anywhere between 1 and 3 videos per week. I have this 2007 Road King Classic, and I also have a 2007 Honda Shadow. Tune in on Shadow Days, which is Shadow Saturday, to see that bike. That bike is currently going to be getting some stuff done to it. If you watched one of my previous videos on it, I will be recording that video and putting out very soon as well. It might come out before this video. I just want to keep riding. It's so nice out right now. I was getting kind of sweaty with my gear on, standing up on the hill. Thanks for coming along with me, my two-wheeled friends. It's been a fun night with my wife on the back. Until next time, peace out, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.